All right, so we planned out our experiment. We wrote down all of our steps and our materials, and we're ready to work on our experiment. However, our next step, after we have to conduct our experiment, which we're going to do, but after that, we have to record data. And so in order to be good scientists, we have to record what we see when we're doing our experiment. In order to do that, we're going to use our notebook. So go ahead and turn to another page, get yourself a nice clean page, and you want to put record data. Up at the top is your title. And this is where you're going to keep track of the data from your experiment. And how that's going to work with this experiment is we're going to be looking at the plants that we have, that we're observing, that we are, when we're giving soda to and when we're giving water to. So it's very important when you're recording data and anytime you're working in your notebook that you're using dates, that you're putting dates on everything. Because this is your scientific notebook with your information in it. And so, and we also want to make sure that we're not ripping out pages or anything like that. Don't erase anything. Keep your notes in there because it's all important. Because a lot of things that we know nowadays in science, we learn from other scientists' mistakes. So we don't want to be erasing our mistakes because they might not be mistakes. We don't know yet. So, okay. So under record data, go ahead and sketch each plant. We want to have a kind of like a before. They were both healthy when we started. So we want to sketch that down. So I'm going to go ahead and put the date. And for me, it's the 15th. I don't know what date you're watching this on, but go ahead and put the date up at the top. And then I'm going to sketch my plant. So I have my pot, and you can hopefully see a picture of the plant up on the screen that you can be looking at to sketch. It doesn't have to be exact, but I'm going to use my pencil, and I'm going to use colored pencils or crayons because I want to have color. I would use, normally I could just take a picture of it with my digital camera, print it up, and put it in my notebook. But since we don't all have digital cameras to use, we're going to go ahead and do it the old-fashioned way and sketch it. So this one would be my water plant. So I'm going to put water on my pot. Okay, and then we have this one over here, which will be my soda plant. This is my plant that's getting all the soda. And then I'm going to do the best job that I can, and I'm going to sketch, and I'm not an artist, but I'm going to try to sketch my plant the best that I can. When I'm all done sketching it, I'll color it in with green because they were both very green. They have kind of a pink and white flower on them. So go ahead and do the flowers that you see in the picture, and just do the best job that you can sketching each of your plants in your notebook. And this is kind of like our before. This is how they looked when we started our experiment. And then in about a week, we'll come back. I'll take a picture. I'll show you a picture again of the plants, and you'll do another sketch. And that will be your data. You'll record your data to see how the plants are doing. Are they thriving? Are they growing? Or are they not growing? They're withering and maybe dying. Okay? All right, welcome, boys and girls. I am back in the back. I'm at my table with all of my materials. I'm going to go ahead and do my experiment, which is to give water to the water plant. That's this one here. So I have just regular water out of the tap. I'm going to go ahead and give it some water. And I'm going to give it about a half a cup of water a day. Every day I'll make sure I give it water, and I'm going to place them, I'll show you, I'm going to place them outside in the sun so they get the sun that they need. And then in my soda, my plant that has the soda, I'm going to give it soda. And the same amount, I don't want it to fizzle over, that would be funny. I'm going to give it about a half a cup as well of soda. Just enough to keep the soil moist. Okay, I'm going to do that every day, and then in about a week, I'll come back, I'll show you guys our plants, and we'll see how they're doing. And we'll go ahead back to our notebook, and we'll make another observation and sketch them in our notebook under recording data. All right, I'll see you next week. Have lots of fun, you guys.